Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is DB333 and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as Mongolia. Now in the last video, we finally cemented our power with the Social Democrats and are officially a real full-blown democracy, a constitutional democracy, which is more or less the same thing, right? And we're working on our economy right now, trying to make Mongolia a bit more stable economically. And yeah, that's really... yeah. So let's get working on, let's get back to it. Working on nomadic economy right now. Get some research bonuses for industry. Some more building slots. Then we're probably going to do the Trans-Mongol Railway. And then, let me look. Work with our territory. Might want to work a little bit on our military too, a little bit. Maybe, I'm not sure. Might want to get working on this too, possibly. That's some decent stuff, actually. Let's work on our economy right now, get that figured out. And then, I imagine soon... oh, got a new research slot. Let's go ahead and work on... what do we want to work on? Let's do mechanical computing. Gotta get as much of a as many tech boosts we can while we have nomadic society. Yeah, I don't know. Oop! Amar questions Danzan's loyalty to Mongolia. In a speech in the recently empowered great state Kurel, Anyadin Amar, member of Aman, held a speech questioning the current leadership. In his speech, he claimed that Sultan Danzan has led the man since the death of Sulk Bakar in 1924 through nepotism, and that Danzan is nothing more than a spy for the Japanese. Though these comments were very controversial due to Amar's support in the party, we will just have to let it slide for now. Poor judge of character. Right? Something up, Japan, you want to tell us? I don't know, you never know with the Japanese. We're just kind of sitting back, plotting. Well, got nomadic economy figured out. Let's work on the Trans-Mongolian Railway. The Trans-Mongolian Railway has been a plan for many years, creating a massive railway across the steppes. With our territory expanding, we can connect these new areas to be centered around Urga. So we'll unlock a couple decisions. Probably something to do with all that the political power we're finally starting to get. Oop. Well, we got the Siamese coup. I've always been kind of interested about Siam's tree, but it looks so... it's kind of baffling, and I'm not sure how to approach it actually. So I don't know. Something just happened. Oh, yep. Left KMT is going against Anqing. Ooh, radical ideas in the party. With our power recently elevated to the nation stage, the party has begun to split in terms of policy. In the past, the party's only goal had been gaining power. Now the ideological divides of the party are beginning to show. The party is generally split between the more moderate members, led by Danzan, and the more radical members, led by Bat Ochian, Elder Okir, and Olazin Badrak. Anyadin Amar commends his own clique in the party, made up of the less radical leftists and the stronger Mongol nationalists. Though this group of radicals is still a minor force in the party, it destabilizes our leadership in a time where we sorely need stability. They've also made it clear that they are willing to give their support to Anyadin Amar if he should need it against Danzan. Well, party debate is what democracy is about, right? So, Certainly is interesting. Go figure. We're still having some issues. Pacify Western bandits. We need 3 divisions in the state. We need to maintain them for 180 days. Let's have these guys deployed there. Party member Damanj Argdavev begins investigating Danzan. Damanj Chagarvav was one of the men who founded the Mongol art in Nam with Solon Danzan and many others. Though Chardaryav and Danzan have been colleagues for many years now, did not stop the two from battling for power after the death of Sudbakar. The Battle of Danzan won. Chargav was almost purged from the party along with his co-conspirator Dog Summon Budu. However, Danzan decided to pardon the men due to the extremely weak position the man were in after Sudbakar's death and a number of failed revolution. However, it seems that Chargavar is back to his old tricks. So today he announced to the party that he was going to begin an investigation with Danzan into any ties to foreign enemies. Of course, this investigation will surely amount to nothing, because there is nothing to find. We should probably get working on all this stuff soon, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oop. Rinshingin Elbegdorg argues with Danzan. Rinshingin Eldeborgag, a leader of a left wing of the party and a friend of Anandar Amar, recently got into an argument with Prime Minister Danzan about socialism. Elbegdorg, in front of many other party members, openly stated that the transition to socialism was taking far too long under Danzan. Perhaps Danzan is not entirely loyal to the Mongolian state. Danzan, of course, argued back that the transition was happening as fast as was possible, and that the left-wing policies of Elborgag were dangerous for the party. This seemed to stir much anger against Danzan, with multiple other leftist party members joining in and arguing with Danzan. It seems party unity is worse than imagined. Well, I mean, other opinions can be good, you know? You know, right? Right? Let's get working on some better guns. And let's get working on support weapons 1. Got the Trans-Mongolian Railway. And, what do we want to do? Let's end at old institutions. Many old Mongolian institutions are ancient bodies created by either the traditional monasteries or by the Russian Baron Ungensterberg. These should be ended so that new ones can replace them. Sounds good to me. So we need some more civilian factories. Okay. That makes sense. So we do need to, it's probably not a bad idea to do another, civilian factory. Recently, thanks to one of our spies in Amar cliques, we discovered a meeting between Amar and Damian Chargadavar, who is still currently investigating Danzan over his foreign ties. Apparently, the meeting lasted for multiple hours, with Amar himself stating it was very productive. Just politicians politicking, I'm sure. So we got these guys. For now, we're gonna... Where's the garrison button? There we are. Garrison this area. And actually, yeah, we can pacify the Western bandits right now because we have at least 3 guys. So we have to maintain control of the West. We'll board it for at most 2 divisions. We'll get working on it soon, I'm sure. We're going to have another guy dropping in sometime soon. Ooh, Belgian Declaration of Independence. And the Kumal Khanate has declared on Xinjiang clique. So we'll wait and see what happens. They actually have more troops, it looks like. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Oop, yep. Seems the Western Gate. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. The rest of China's going in some interesting divisions. I'd say the left KMT has the advantage, mainly because, you know, Shangqing is kind of dividing them into... Belgium's joined the Reichspakt. There we go. Good job, Belgium. I'm proud of you guys. How's the Polish Republic doing? Resurrect the Bank of Poland. Oh, Russian businessman approached Danzan with a deal. A Russian businessman who recently traveled from the Trans-Siberian Railway all the way from Moscow has recently made contact with our government, stating his interest in opening a factory in Urga. With large sum of money brought with him, construction could start immediately. However, due to the nature of his request, it would have to go through the bureaucracy of Urga. Through the many committees and groups created to regulate business like this in the Foreign Affairs Committee, the businessman has stated that he doesn't want to wait possibly months for construction to start, so he's offered us a large bribe if we're able to sidestep these committees and begin construction immediately. Well, I mean, the factory would be nice. But do we want the corruption? In fact, I think literally they're investigating us for ties to foreign companies. So, Then again, a factory would be nice. I don't know. Do I have a coin? I do have a coin. It's probably not going to be good for Danzan, but... Let me look... Nah. Well... Do we want it? I kind of want it. No, let's not. I have a bad feeling about this Scoob. Ooh. Daman... Oh, so it turns out that Daman Chagavar has today concluded his investigation on Sullivan Danzan, finding that he in fact did have dangerous links to foreign business. In his report, he claims that he recently discovered a deal between Danzan and a Russian businessman, where Danzan took a bribe to allow the immediate construction of a new factory in Urga, bypassing the rest of the government to fill his own coffers. However, there is a serious lack of evidence in this report, with some party members suspicious whether this is all faked or not. Danzan has come out against these claims, stating that he thought he was contacted by a Russian businessman recently, that though he was contacted by a Russian businessman recently, he declined the bribe and sent the man away. It's become obvious what this is, a grab for power against Danzan. Though we can't have Shagarov arrested for his fake claims, it will show us as dictators. Well, this may be best if we get that name, currently a neutral man, to investigate these claims himself, to show that we are a just society. Let's have him investigate the claims. I'm sure this will work out fine. Ooh! Now we have East Turkestan. Okay. Ooh. Just today, we have received information from one of our informants that Anadar Aman had a secret meeting with Don Ronbiligin Dogsum. Though we do not know exactly what the meeting was about, it is clear it cannot be good. The next meeting of a state Great Khural, scheduled for tomorrow, is bound to be an eventful one. Well, fingers crossed with some work, right? Oh, okay. In the Great State Khural today, Anidar Amar, flanked either side by Rinjin, that guy, and Damian Chagdaryav, made a speech damning Solon Danzan, citing the report Shagvar released just yesterday. As the speech went on, members of Great State Khural began to yell and shout about Danzan the traitor and Danzan the Russian. After many minutes of Danzan Danzan attempted to leave, but upon standing was met by 2 armed guards who seized Danzan and put him in handcuffs. From there, Danzan was taken to private police wing for questioning. It was a great state corral if his coup was a success, and Nidar Amar announced that a vote would be held to decide who in the party should become the next prime minister. No one other than Amar stood for the role, and so he won a unanimous victory. Well, shit. So we have this guy. He looks like this, who's, one Japanese guy who's in a couple movies. Like, I know he's in Battle Royale. Whoever it is, this guy kind of looks like him. Anyway, Jamsren... Fuck. Okay, Jamsrengin Savine has been a high-remember-making of a man for many years after working in universities in Siberia. He even organized and distributed one of the first newspapers in Mongolia. However, he's always ranked on the more right wing of the party. On multiple occasions, he has argued with Solon Danzan and other high-ranking man officials. It is therefore no surprise that Savine has decided to split from the party, citing the recent leadership struggle as evidence of the party's corruption. His popularity and intelligence cannot be underestimated. Well, it is a loss for man. So we have Mongol Liberal Nam. Very interesting. Ooh. Sukbatar posthumous poetry published. Try saying that 5 times fast. Posthumous poetry published. The noble martyr of renewed Mongolia, Damnidi Sukbatar, has been honored with his poetry being published. Subbakar's vision of Mongolia, both free and empowered by its uniting religion, may soon come to pass. Chang Shambin Dayin, the war of a northern Shambar. Let us die in the war to be reborn again as knights of a ruler of Shambhala. Raise the banners high. So we still got a couple days to deal with Western bandits. How's that other troop coming? Ooh! Unanban, sometimes known by his Chinese name Wu Heling, is a young Inner Mongolian aristocrat, friends with Prince Demchu Dangrun. During the Western Rebellion, he traveled to Urga to aid Demchu Dangrun in trying to take power, but encourage a more peaceful and democratic solution. Following the democratic revolution, Unanban lobbied to end the discrimination against nobles and has tried to slow the peasants' power rise. Now, seeing weakness in the Mon, he decided to form his own political party to bring a more conservative and noble democratic Mongolia. Well, democracy must have its parties. Yep. And old institutions. What do we want to do now? Let's empower the Arats. The Arats, or peasant class, are a massive majority of Mongolia, though they hold next to no power against the nobles and their bosses. They must be given far more rights and must become equal to the nobles who oppressed them before. Works with me. What do we want to do? Let's just do a generic industrial company then, because we don't have any specific ones. May as well do generic. Yep. So, ooh, Papa Long has been elected. In the south, we got a son boy. I do declare. Southern conscription. So we got travelers, ascendees, just general syndicalist stuff going on. And they still have their elections. Oh, Norway's doing a third international. Very interesting. Ooh, coalition of the like-minded. Did they do force? They might do forced abdication. So it looks like it's gonna be a very red game going on. Interesting. Let's see what's going on more in China. Looks like the East Turkestan might get crushed. Oop. Another guy, we'll add him to over here. Let's get, for now, Li Shujing, the absolute legend who took Ulaanbaatar over here. Left. I know Anqing is kind of holding, but they're starting to collapse. I don't favor their chances. Anywho, looks like that's all the time we have for now, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of my content in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more uploads every weekday, as well as every Saturday. If you have any comments, feedback, concerns, anything of the sort, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. I read all the comments I get and appreciate any all feedback you kind folks might have for me. If you want to support me financially, I have a Patreon link below. You can send a few bucks my way if you're so inclined. If not, I do understand, but it'd be nice if you could, you know? Also have a Discord down below if you want to check that out. We can chat, play games, and just have a fun old time together. That's about it, folks. My name has been DB333, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.